At the front, we have two 30-pound propane tanks. It does have an auto switchover regulator. The auto switchover is right here at the front. The arrow is pointing towards this tank here, which means this is your supply tank. If the tank is open on the opposing side and it goes empty, it will go red in the center here and it will automatically switch over to the other tank. When you turn the tank on, the red indicator will go green. Directly behind that, you have a deep cycle battery. It is all set and ready to go. Down here is your battery disconnect switch. Right now it's pointing to the off position, and we turn it to the on position. It should be in the on position whenever you're using your coach. If you are parked in storage, you can turn it to the off position so your batteries don't drain. Directly beside it, we have a Furrion solar panel plug. So you just plug the panel in, it is all plug and play. At the front is also your spare tire. Your spare tire, to drop it down, is just this crank here. You use the same crank that you would use for your stabilizer jacks. On the driver's side, at the front, this is where your generator would go if you decided to add a generator afterwards. It is prepped for an ion generator. Hot water heater is a DSI electric. All the switches for this are inside the unit. City water connection. Black water flush is right beside it. Always make sure when you're using the black water flush that you do have the black valve open. Shore power is directly beside that, so you just lift it up. There is 25 feet of cord that comes with the trailer. Directly beside it is your cable and satellite hookups. Straight down to the bottom, this is your evac. So on the right hand side you have a gray water valve. On the left hand side you have a second gray water valve, and up underneath here we do have your black water valve, which is indicated with a black handle. In between the tires is where you're going to fill your freshwater tank. To drain this tank, you just simply would pull the white valve that is down underneath here. Right there. You just pull that valve to the open position and the water will drain out. We have a fueling station on the back. It does carry onboard fuel as well if you wish. It is rated for gasoline only. To operate this, inside this compartment that is right here is where your gas filler nozzle is. So it's just like your regular pump. The door that's right beside it, this is how you're going to turn it on, and your fuel gauge. So if you want to turn it on to pump it, you just press it to the on position and off. You never want to dry run this pump, so you always want to make sure you have gasoline in the tank when you're using it. On the back, we have a light here at the back here for you as well. It is controlled from the inside. The ramp door, simple operation. You just grab your handle, flip up, and turn to the side. Then you can just pull your door down. It is cable assisted, so it's not so heavy on you. Down just like so. On the side of the trailer, we have two outdoor speakers. Up here at the top, that is a flow vent. You also have one on the driver's side as well. Your awning, you do have the option to control your awning from right here in the corner here as well. There is also hardwired switches inside the unit for you as well. Two 110 plugs here. The step operation is pretty simple. You just grab that yellow handle, turn it to the left or the right, does not matter. You have 2 feet, so the feet here are adjustable. You just would pull this pin that is right here. You remove that pin, and that allows your leg to go up and down for different levelness of grounds. As soon as you go inside the unit, there is your main panel right here. So starting up in the top, if you ever do add an ion generator, you can start and stop it and see your hour meters there. You then below that have your battery level, your fresh level, your black water, gray 1 and gray water 2 levels. Water pump switch, so you turn this on when you're camping. Never leave it on while you're traveling. You don't want to have water spraying everywhere inside. Electric hot water heater and LP hot water heater. The DSI fault light for the gas is right here. So if you are trying to light it on gas and for some reason it doesn't work, it is going to turn that light on. Entry light turns on all the lights on the interior at the roof. The awning light, that is underneath the awning itself. You have the ramp light, which is the light at the back above the door. Step lights are 2 little lights that are beside the steps outside. The accent and accent 2, those are both lights. There is one right here at the adrenaline, right here underneath there like that, and the other one is up here at the top. Inside the bathroom, everything in the bathroom is pretty straightforward and simple for you. So it is a foot flush, which means that on the right hand side of the valve, or the toilet, sorry, is where you're going to flush. So you just push down on that lever there, all the way down will make it flush. Fridge operation. So fridge is a standard Dometic. So you have your on off buttons up here at the top. So you press it to the on position. Both lights come on right now. It is an auto, which means that it's going to choose electricity first, propane second. If you used to run on propane only, just press that to the out position. The auto light turns off to let you know that you are in gas mode only. Range. The range is pretty straightforward to light. You just have to turn the knob over, and you do have a safety in it. So you do have to turn the knob to the light position, push in on the knob, and use the sparker over here to ignite. Now the sparker only turns to the right, never try to turn to the left. Microwave is a convectional microwave as well, so that means you can cook pizzas in there as well if you wish. In the drawer directly below the oven, this is where all of your goodies are. So your TV remote, radio remote, the MaxxAir remote, that is right here. This is for the MaxxAir fan that is up on the ceiling here. You can set it so that it'll automatically open up at a certain temperature and turn back off as well. You have two sets of keys here. So the gray key is going to be your outside storage compartment on the front. The purple key is your door key, the main door for the handle lock and the deadbolt. This key that's right here, the CH751, is the outside compartment for your filling station. And this Southco key, that is the key for the back ramp. Your owner's manuals are also in here as well for you, as well as some video cords as well if you wish to hook up your DVD player or anything to your radio system. The couch operation and the bed, or the dinette. So to operate this, the switch is located right here. So if you wanted to lower down, you would just press it to the lower position. So right now the 4 pins are in to hold the bed up. So there is a pin located here, here at the back of the trailer, and as well as up there as well. Those 4 pins hold that bed in the up position. If you wish to bring that bed down, all you would have to do is bring your couch or your dinette to the up position, pull the 4 pins, and then lower it down. Now when you lower it down, the bed does have stop, so it stops on its own when it comes all the way down. You do also have a screen here at the back, so you can grab it right here with the handle and you pull it down. It is in the down position there now. Now all you have to do to put it back up is just grab it and pull it down, and it will retract on its own just like a blind. Just like so. Now, when you are putting your beds to the down position, or your dinette to the down position, you do have these supports here. I normally put them down before I lower the bed, just because it's a little bit easier. You don't have to get on your hands and knees. So these are just supports when it's in the down position, so that the beds have a little bit better support. This other one that is right here, this is if you're going to leave it in a bed position. Again, this is allowing more support. If you're folding it up into the couch position, that will stay in the up position. So if we bring it down the rest of the way, on the top is where we have the ladder for the bunk, and also the table is stored as well. The table operation is your standard banquet style, so all you do is just lift this to the up position, locking that in the straight position, and then flipping the table over. To finish setting this up into a couch, you just simply grab it, it tumbles over, and sits up just like so, making sure that the support leg at the bottom is touching the ground. You do also have 2 cup holders as well in the center if you wished. You just simply flip that down and your 2 cup holders are right there. To put it back up, you just simply grab the back. Now you do have a lock down here. So this lock here, you just need to make sure it's pulled in the out position. So there is locked and there is open. That allows the bed to flip over. It does need to be down in the bed position for it to work. You do want to turn your table and your ladder lateral with it so that it doesn't make any marks. You do want to make sure that these two hooks do not hit any of these uprights up here at the top. Down below the fridge, you have your converter. So your converter is where all your 110 and 12 volt fuses are. So you just press the center of the top, that opens up and lets you have all your fuses and all your 110 breakers. To operate your heating and cooling, your thermostat is located at the foot of the bed. So this one here, all you have to do is just press the mode button. It comes on. So right there is auto, so that's your air conditioner fan. You can turn it between low and high fan as well. Make sure that you do have it back in the auto position before you turn your furnace on. If you turn your furnace on with that in low or high, the air conditioner fan will turn on with the furnace. Your next mode is your air conditioner, so it is set at 55 degrees. Now if you want to switch back to Celsius, you press the up and down arrows at the same time, and that will change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Next mode is your furnace, so that is going to turn on your heat. And then back to the off position. Air conditioner. The air conditioner does have filters up here at the top. So you do want to remove that every once in a while just by grabbing right here. And it pops it down. And there is a cleanable filter up at the top. Radio. Radio is located above the TV. So you press it to the on position. You do have 3 different zones. You have 2 inside zones and 1 outside zone as well. Insides are A and B. Outside is going to be C. Your TV is directly below that. You do want to make sure that your TV is always in the back position. It does lock in there as well to the mount. Little clip there. So before travel, you do want to make sure your TV is in the back position so that it locks into place just like so. Subwoofer is located below the TV there as well. Fire extinguisher is just inside the door as well. On the end of the kitchen cabinet is where your carbon monoxide detector is located there as well. This here is always running off your unit battery. Your smoke detector is up on the ceiling. It does have a 9-volt battery, so you do want to make sure that you change that as well. Any questions, you can always email us at terrystrailer.ca or info@terrystrailer.ca as well.